Morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's edition of Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I do appreciate it as we've got an interesting show for you today here on Wabash Catch TV. By the way, over in Salem, you're watching on Channel 3 or Channel 99. Here in Florida, you're watching on Channel 100 or Channel 99 or Channel 25. Same thing up in Loiusville, Sisney, Jeff, West Salem, Browns, all over the place, Fairfield. Thank you so much for tuning in here on this beautiful August 5th. Like I said, kind of an unusual show today in that, I'm doing it live here in the studio. However, I've got a bunch of, I'm going to show an auriculotherapy session, the entire thing today. We've got a friend named Charles Murphy from Salem who has consented and has chosen to try to quit smoking by way of auriculotherapy. And we are going to show you how that entire process works today with Dr. Brittani Hosselton. She and I are going to chat. Well, I went up there and chatted last week, and we did the procedure. We're going to show you from start to finish what an auriculotherapy and how you can quit smoking or do all kinds of other things. We're going to show you how that works. But before we do that, let's tell you a little bit about what's going on in the community today. Not a ton of community events. This being, it's a Monday in August. We're in the middle of the dog days of summer, even though the weather hasn't looked like it. It has just been gorgeous for the past week or so, and we hope that the weather continues to be just that good. It has been outstanding. But here in the dog days, not so many community events going on. As a matter of fact, today, really all I have is a couple of different Bible schools going on over here in Florida. At 6 p.m. tonight at the Strong Tower Church. They've got Bible school for vacation Bible school for kids from kindergarten age 5 through 5th grade, and it's going tonight until Friday, August 9th. And again, that's at the Strong Tower Church here in Florida from 6 to 8:30. Over in Salem, this is kind of an interesting one. This is a mixture. Whenever there's a vacation Bible school, folks want to make it interesting, make it fun for the kids to come to and have a good time. Well, over in Salem, they're going to have a kids bake-off, and that will be at the First Christian Church in Salem. It's all week long. Masters Kids Bake-Off. Each night, they're going to be doing different baking things, and each night it starts at 6:30. It's going to run till 8 o'clock. This is for kids from age 4, also all the way up to entering 6th grade. They are calling for all junior bakers. You're invited to the FCC's Kids Zone, the First Christian Church over in Salem. That's at 1200 West Boone. You're invited to the Kids Zone as they learn the recipe of living out a Christian life. That's an interesting one. There'll be a time for worship, games, snacks, inflatables, ending with a pool party on Thursday. This is going Monday through Thursday night, but they're going to bake off. I guess tonight is pizza night, so they're going to bake some pizza, and that'll be a good time. That is over in Salem at the First Christian Church. What else is going on today? Would you believe it? This is National Underwear Day. National Underwear, August 5th, a National Underwear Day provides an opportunity for folks to wear their favorite undergarments, whether being boxers, briefs, panties, tighty-whities, our underthings do provide a layer of comfort. If you're like many Americans, or a lot of Americans, your mother warned you to always wear clean underwear. You never know when you might be in an accident, although there are certainly better reasons to wear fresh underwear. That's the first one that usually comes to mind. In 2012, a 2012 survey by EliteDaily.com reveals. Now, this I thought that this was kind of interesting. This survey from 2012 revealed that the average woman owns over 20 pairs of underwear for every day. So you've got the average woman has 20 pairs of underwear for a day, but then they also have 14 extra pairs for special occasions. Now, if I had to count the number of pairs of underwear I have, I don't think I'm probably going to even, I probably have 2 weeks worth, so I'm probably looking at about 14. 14. So yeah, I think so. I don't know about special occasion underwear. That's odd, but I'm a 52-year-old man. In 2018, retailers reported an increase in the popularity of nude colors. So instead of the bright fashion colors that folks have been wearing, it has been trending toward the sheer colors so that they match with clothing. How about that? How do you observe National Underwear Day? Well, embrace your body image. Use National Underwear Day to post on social media. Also, if you're the bashful type, just wear your underwear around the house when no one's at home. One can also celebrate by watching the 1983 romantic comedy Risky Business. You remember Risky Business. That's the one. That's the one where Tom Cruise comes zipping out to Bob Seger and does the big old dance in his underwear, just having a good time. This is also by the way, the National Underwear Day was started in 2003. If you think that it's not a real day, which I can imagine you're thinking. It started in 2003. So by Fresh Pair was the name of the bunch that started it. This is also National Work Like a Dog Day. It urges us to charge forth and meet every challenge we face. However, if you look at your dog for direction, confusion may set in. This is, although the origins of National Work Like a Dog Day not really known, it most likely refers to the actual working dogs. Sheepdogs and sled dogs are good examples of working dogs. Since breeds like these have instincts for certain types of work, they derive a kind of pleasure from the work they do. So this is Work Like a Dog Day, and get some pleasure out of it. Isn't that nice? That's a nice thing to do. My dogs are Great Danes, and they haven't seen a day's work since I've had them. The things that actually there are people who do latch Great Danes to leashes and then put on roller skates and have the Great Danes tow them around their homes. I don't know, their sidewalks. Who knows? Also, August 5th. This is one of my favorites. It's National Oyster Day. Get slurping on August 5th with National Oyster Days. Oysters are enjoyed as seafood in many, many parts of the world. Here's some exciting oyster facts. The Chesapeake Bay over in Maryland. I was there only a week before last. I drove right over and twice drove over the Chesapeake Bay. They produce more oysters in the world than any other body of water. So there are more oysters produced in the Chesapeake Bay of Maryland and Virginia and Delaware. Delaware's on the other side. Maryland and Virginia than any other body of water in the world. That's pretty cool. The world loves oysters. We consume almost 2 billion with a B, 2 billion pounds of oysters each year around the world. For every man, woman, and child, that's about 1/4 pound of oysters. So, it's quite a bit of oysters. That's a ton. Illustrating how the body of water influences the flavor of oysters, the East and West Coast U.S. oysters taste very different from each other. On the East Coast, the oysters end up to be just a little bit smaller and saltier, while on the West Coast, I've been saying oysters and coast, and I've been saying it perfectly, and then I just messed it up at the West Coast. On the West Coast, the oysters will typically be a little creamier, maybe a little sweeter than the East Coast oysters. It's really the difference in temperature. The Atlantic Ocean a little bit warmer than Pacific Ocean, so that's that's how that works. Now, they do produce pearls. How often will you get a pearl in an oyster? 1 in every 10,000 oysters will produce a pearl. So there you go. How do you celebrate it? We'll make a dish today that uses an oyster as one of its main ingredients. There's my favorite oyster dish is a oyster po' boy. Oyster po' boy. I even do a dance whenever I get an oyster po' boy. So you may, if you see me doing a particularly odd-looking dance at some point, maybe it's because I'm enjoying an oyster po' boy. If you see it on a menu and you see me in the restaurant, I'm probably going to have it. But that is today. It is National Oyster Day. That's always. I'm going to celebrate that one every time. What's on TV? What do you want to watch on TV today? Well, here at around noon, right here on this channel, we're going to have the Cattleman's Auction over there in just west of Wayne City, over there toward Keens. And they'll be selling the cattle off today, as well as baseball. Later on this evening, a good lineup of baseball games for you to take a look at tonight. Chicago White Sox will be in action. They are taking on the Detroit Tigers. They are in Detroit. That'll be at 6:10 p.m. tonight. NBC Sports Chicago, Channel 643, and that'll be Lucas Giolito taking the mound for the White Sox. He's going to go against Spencer Turnbull for the Tigers. Tigers having just a dreadful year right now. The White Sox need to win 3 out in Detroit. Oakland A's will be in Chicago tonight. They are playing the Cubs, and that'll be on ESPN tonight. Check channel 601 for your Chicago Cubs. 7 o'clock tonight, Chris Bassett versus Kyle Hendricks. The Oakland A's brought the wood to the Cardinals the last couple of days, and Cardinals need them to do that to the Cubs. Tough task for the Cardinals. They start a 4-game series out in Los Angeles tonight. Cardinals in LA. That game starts at about 10 after 9. That'll be on Fox Sports Midwest, Channel 630. Michael Wacha back on the mound for the Cardinals. Michael Wacha is back. You couldn't get rid of him. You tried. He's back. We're all hiding underneath our blankets tonight at 9:10 p.m. on Fox Sports Channel 630. Wacha versus Tony Gonsolin for the Dodgers. So who knows? Maybe Wacha is back. Hey, I hope so. We are going to show you auriculotherapy when we return. This is going to be fun. You're going to have a good time. Sit back. You're going to learn how to quit smoking, or if maybe you've got somebody in your life who is a long-time smoker and have been trying to figure out a way to quit, we are going to show you a good way today. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. I'm Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after these. Stick around.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, My name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I am Bruce Dickey, do appreciate it. And today we are going to talk about auriculotherapy. Auriculotherapy, and that is with auriculotherapy, I guess is it's AUR, which means ear. Auriculotherapy is it's a form of acupuncture, and it's performed by applying electrical stimulation to acupuncture points on the external ear. No needles are involved. Here's how this got going. I had as a guest a few weeks ago, actually a few months ago. I think it was back in April or May. Had Dr. Brittani Hosselton on. That's Dr. Brittani right there on the left, performing some acupuncture or something with a patient, and I had her on the show. And we were having a nice chat with learning all kinds of things about chiropractic and how that works. At the end of the show, she threw something out that I didn't know she was going to throw out. Who knew that she was going to throw out? She offered a free service. This was really cool. She suggested and offered on television. She said, "Hey, look, I would love to be able to help somebody out there." She offered a free auriculotherapy session to someone who, if they were willing to do it and shoot it on TV, and we would put it here on the show, and we would make it just a big deal out of it. And I'll be dogged, we found somebody who wanted to go on TV. It was really cool. And the thought process initially was they were going to come in here to the studio, and I mean, you've seen the studio. It's we've got a big table here, right? We could put somebody. Well, it's not really perfect, and doggone it, if you're gonna do something like this, you want it to work, right? Of course, you want it to work. That's the only reason you would do such a thing. We had a new friend, Charles Murphy. Charles Murphy from Salem contacted Dr. Hosselton, said, "Hey, look, this sounds like a fun deal. This sounds like a possibility. I might be interested in something like this." And I tell you what, we ended up shooting it up in the Back and Body Works offices up in Loiusville. And let's show you. Let's do a little introduction here with Dr. Hosselton first, and then we'll tell you a little bit more about Mr. Murphy and how that went. Well, but here is Dr. Hosselton. Hey, we appreciate you tuning in to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My guest today is Dr. Brittani Hosselton, and we are going to be performing an auriculotherapy. I probably said that wrong, didn't I?
You said it right.
Pretty close. We're going to be performing an auriculotherapy on Mr. Charles Murphy, and we are going to help him quit smoking, right? How does this work?
Okay, well, auriculotherapy is a form of acupuncture that's done on the ear.
Right.
It's been done for over 2,500 years now, both auriculotherapy and regular acupuncture.
And so you're telling me if it's been done for over 2,500 years, this isn't just for smoking? They didn't start
Exactly.
smoking until about 500 years ago.
It is good for everything.
Oh, okay.
As you can see on this chart, it's so cool. Every part of the body can be represented by a different little tiny spot on the ear.
Okay.
Did you ever wonder why pirates always wore a gold earring in the middle of their ear?
I just thought the pirates were fashion forward.
I don't think it was because of style. Because the point for your eye is right there in the middle of your earlobe. And if you put they put a gold earring
gold
in there,
ring.
and it helps strengthen their eye so they could see farther.
Is that right?
Isn't that cool?
That is cool. I
Yeah.
had not heard that.
So, auriculotherapy is only done on the ear. There's several different methods of doing it. Some people use needles, some people burn little points, some people put staples in there. I found the most effective way to do it is with electrical stimulation.
Okay.
So that's basically it.
What other procedures? Now we're going to be performing on Mr. Murphy. We're going to be trying to cessation of smoking, right?
Mm-hmm.
What other things can you do with auriculotherapy in addition to stopping smoking?
I do it a lot for like ADD, ADHD, depression, bipolar, anxiety. One really cool thing is sometimes people come in right in the middle of a migraine, and we can do this, and
While
sometimes
it's
the
going
migraine
on.
will just go away right then.
We
They
probably
can-
turn the lights down some if the mic.
Yes, but they can have it so right. They'll show me like the part of, they'll say, okay, it's hurting right here. And then I'll go to the part on the ear, like, okay, yes, their temple. It's right here on the ear, right here on this spot.
Yeah.
It's so cool. And then and then if the headache moves a little bit, I can move to a different point on the ear and kind of chase it down.
So there's a spot on the ear that for acupuncture. Well, this isn't even acupuncture. This is
It is.
electrical. Well, electrical acupuncture.
Yeah.
Okay. I've had like 4 or 5 migraines in my life, and they always start right in the back. Mm-hmm. So you've got a
Right
different
here.
spot.
Yeah, so just right here on the ear. Yep.
Is that right? How well does it work? What do you find?
It works-
I mean, you're doing it. It must work well.
Yeah, it works great for quitting smoking and chewing tobacco, and like ADD and ADHD, those things I said a minute ago. Those are the ones that I've had the most success for. But you can do it for anything.
Really?
Every part of the body is represented by a different tiny spot on the ear. Like here's the different organs; they're all on here.
When you first got into chiropractic and began learning about the how this could work, how the ear reflex points will work, did it surprise you? I mean, it's kind of shocking.
Well, I guess I was excited about it, and then whenever I started doing it on people and it started working, that was just
That's pretty
neat.
cool. How long have you
Yeah.
been doing it, folks?
Let's see. I always have to check my certificate in the hallway. I can't remember how long ago I started doing this. I think it was maybe like 2006 or 2007, something like that.
So you've seen a
Doing
ton of
this.
success with this. I mean, what's the, all right, I hate to ask, but it's a question you have to ask doctors from time to time. What is the success rate?
People ask me that. We used to call and check on people at first. We would call and check and see how they were doing. And for a while there, I don't know how long it was, but like everyone I had done it on for chewing was totally successful.
Really?
And so I just quit calling them. I don't call and check on people
You didn't
anymore.
want to remind them, right?
Yeah. Sometimes it's better not to talk about it after it's
I suspect that's
if
true.
somebody quits smoking, don't keep asking them how they're doing,
Yeah.
reminding them about it all the time because it is hard to quit. But yeah, well, the one reason why I know it works is because people keep sending other people to me.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. So and they'll tell me about their friends that have come and
That's one of the things. That's one of the things about the cessation of smoking procedure that you're going to see today. It is one of those things that you might need a booster, but then again, you might not, right?
Yeah, more often they don't.
More often than
not,
not,
they don't need one.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You must have folks who have been smoking for years come in and just come in like a month later and tell you, "Hey, this is incredible."
I've got people have sent cards and called on the phone. It's neat. It's cool to be able to make a difference like that in their life.
Well, that's really cool. I want to thank you. Before we show Mr. Murphy, I want to thank you again for letting us in here and do this today, because this is a treat for us. I mean, I've never seen such a thing as you're going to see today, because this is very cool.
Well, thank you so much, Bruce.
Yeah, glad
Happy
to do
to
it.
have you.
Hey, we'll be right back after these words. Actually, I'm still right here, but we will. He's right. That good-looking guy on television is absolutely right. We'll be right back after these words. Stick around. We're gonna acupuncture Mr. Murphy's ear here in just a second. Stick around.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching. And welcome back. Thanks so much for tuning in today to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We are having we've got an interesting show today. We are going to, we've been talking about it. Now let's get to it. Mr. Charles Murphy is going to visit Dr. Brittani Hosselton for an auriculotherapy session. And he is actually doing it so that he can quit smoking. But folks can do it for several reasons. Quit smoking. I think we'll talk with Dr. Murphy. She said there were some ADD folks, or maybe some few weight loss potentially. There are all kinds of reasons the folks do auriculotherapy, which is not needles in the ear, but she's going to be using a little electric device, and we'll show you that as well here in just a little bit. But here is her meeting Mr. Murphy for the first time. This was not staged in any way. She is meeting Mr. Murphy for the first time. I'm meeting Mr. Murphy for the first time. By the way, thanks again to Charles Murphy and his family. Charles is a regular watcher. Hope you enjoy being a big TV star. If you see Charles over in Salem, say hi, and you appreciate him being a TV star. I probably should have bought him lunch or something, but I let him get away before I could do that. It was just that kind of thing. This is her meeting Mr. Murphy for the first time, and then she's going to discuss the procedure, and then they're going to do the first half of the procedure. This is Dr. Brittani Hosselton up at Back and Body Works in Loiusville. This is how it goes.
Hi, Charles.
Okay.
Come on in. You can have a seat up here. I'm Dr. Brittani, and this is Bruce Dickey.
Hi, Charles.
Glad to meet you,
Hey,
Bruce.
thanks for doing this today. Appreciate it.
I watch your show. That's
Do
all
you?
I got.
Well, I appreciate you doing that, Charles. You don't mind me shooting you, do you?
No.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I'll just explain to you what we're going to do first.
And I'll just stand here quietly, and I probably won't say much at all. Okay, Brittany?
Okay, Bruce. So what we're going to do is called auriculotherapy. It's a form of acupuncture that's done on the ear. There's no needles. It's electrical stimulation. And what it will do is going to take away the nicotine withdrawal to help you quit smoking. So it works really well. It's going to make it so you don't feel so irritable and so agitated. But that's the only thing that it does. It just takes away the withdrawal. So that's why it's important that you feel like you're ready to quit. Do you feel like you want to quit, like your mind's made up? Okay, good. So since it takes away the withdrawal, you wouldn't want to have any more nicotine after this. Otherwise, the withdrawal would come back. And then you would have to have this redone, and that's called a booster. As long as you don't have any more nicotine, most likely you won't have to have this done at all again after today. So that means, don't have any nicotine patches, don't have any nicotine gum, anything, no chew, anything like that would mess you up and you'd have to redo this.
Okay.
So the only thing that you may need would be just kind of something for your hands and your mouth, toothpick, coffee straw, sunflower seeds, something like that that you can just play with. So it shouldn't hurt. It might just feel like a little pinch or a sting. If it hurts at all, you can just tell me and I'll turn it down because it doesn't need to hurt for it to work.
Okay.
Any questions about that?
Nothing. Nothing.
Okay. And we can talk a little bit more while we do this. I'm just going to clean your ears with some alcohol really quick. And then I'll show you the tool that we're going to use. So where are you from, Charles?
Salem.
Salem. Okay, cool. Did you have any trouble finding the office today?
Not really.
Good deal. See, here's the tool that we use, the auriculotherapy instrument. This is the part that just goes on the outer part of your ear. The electrical stimulation comes through here. It doesn't puncture your ear or anything like that. Just kind of makes a funny noise. So, I'm going to dry your ears with cotton ball.
I'm going to go ahead and have you get laid down.
Close this door. And now I will have you lay on your back with your head on this pillow right here. And then I'm going to slide this underneath your knees and see if that makes you feel comfortable. Comfortable?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Which side you starting on, Brittany?
I'm going to start over here on his left.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you this to hold in your hand here. Like I said, it'll make kind of a funny noise. And you can tell me if it hurts at all, and then I'll turn it down if it does. Okay. So this point here that we're on, this is for the lung, and this is going to help your body to detox. Help clean up your lungs and help your body to detox.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. So did you throw your cigarettes away yet?
They're in the console of the car.
Okay.
Shut up. I mean,
They are shut up in the console. You're like, oh,
Okay.
I heard a shut
They're
up.
saying, shut up, don't- I'm not throwing them away.
oh
Shut
no.
up. You should throw them away, because if you hold on to them, then they'll still be there if you get stressed out.
Okay.
The best thing is just don't hide them or give them to somebody else. Just throw them away, so that way, if you get stressed out, you don't just go right to them. Because there's two things that mess people up when they quit smoking. One is stress. They'll get stressed out and they will feel like they need to go back and smoke again. And that's going to happen. That's what I always tell everybody. That's normal life. Stress is gonna come, and you just have to deal with it a different way. You just kind of have to tell yourself, no matter what happens, I'm not gonna smoke. And the more stressful events you make it through without smoking, you get stronger and stronger and stronger. The other thing that messes people up is they'll do good for a really long time, and then they'll think, oh yeah, I can just have one. And then it's just a matter of time before you start up again. It's like being an ex-alcoholic. They can never have one drink ever again, and we can never have one cigarette again. Is this hurting?
A little bit.
Okay, I'll turn it down a little bit. So, not even one cigarette, not even 10 years from now. But you won't need it. You're not going to have the withdrawal.
How long have you been a smoker, Charles?
45 years.
You must have started pretty young.
I was 19.
Did you ever try to quit?
Mm-hmm. I've had this done before.
Oh, have you?
Mm-hmm.
Where have you had it done for?
At Nashville.
Oh, okay. Did it help you then?
I walked out. I had a full pack and an open pack of Marlboro sitting in the cup holders in the console of the truck. I walked out, had absolutely no desire for a cigarette. And that lasted until I had a real stressful day at work. And like you said, I picked up a cigarette off a coworker. And it took me about 2 months before I was back to smoking.
Yeah. It's just a matter of time. That stress will do it, but see, now you're prepared. Now you know. Even if you get stressed out, you have to find a different way to deal with it. That would be a good time to come have a booster.
Mm-hmm.
If you have something that's really just stressing you out real bad, that'd be a good time to come get a booster. And we just do the exact same thing over again, only it's cheaper. Not cheaper for you because you're getting it done for free today.
The Big Talk Special.
Yeah. This is a nicotine withdrawal point right here, so
Okay.
this is the most important one.
When I called that morning, the show was still on, and I didn't know that you was giving away a free special.
Ah, cool. Well, it worked out really well.
I was just going to do it.
But then you wouldn't be a TV star, Charles.
Then I wouldn't be a TV star. Thank you.
So we do this on both ears, the same points on both ears, and it starts working right away, just like you found last time.
What point are you going to now?
This is called the master oscillation point. It's kind of on the back of the ear here. And this is just kind of helps relax you. Helps calm your mind.
Looking at your chart,
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't have the back of the ears on there.
Because, let's see. I think there are some points on the back of the ear, but I've never had to use them before.
Okay. Well, you're
I do
okay.
think there are.
You're on the side of the ear, basically. Okay.
I think there are some auriculotherapy points on the back, but just, now that you mention it, I don't ever have to use those. I've never had to so far, but I'm pretty sure there are some auriculotherapy points there.
So this last one's basically the top of the inside.
Mm-hmm. This is called Shin Min. This one and this one here, this one's called Point Zero. They help bring the body back to homeostasis, just make everything normal and work as good as it can. Now we're going to switch hands with that, and I'm going to go to your other ear.
See, now this is just fascinating to me how she put that homeostasis 0 point. Basically, that's to get the body back into balance. So kind of the whole thing is just It's baffling to me, but I mean, it works and she knows how to do it. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take another short break and then we're going to come back and we're going to go hit the other ear. Mr. Murphy is going to quit smoking. We're going to help Mr. Murphy quit smoking. Charles Murphy over in Salem quitting smoking. Brittani Hosselton performing an auriculotherapy procedure. And we'll be right back after these words on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back after these.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
And welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. We are doing an auriculotherapy procedure today on Charles Murphy from Salem as we are attempting to help Mr. Murphy stop smoking. It's just fascinating. And what we're going to do, we're going to go to the other ear. And then basically what you're seeing is how this went, how quickly it goes. And Mr. Murphy was in and out in, just a little bit of time, maybe 15 or 20 minutes total, that Mr. Murphy was even in the room with us. And then we'll take a little look at the device that Dr. Hosselton is using on Mr. Murphy's ear as well. So right now we're switching sides, and I did ask Dr. Hosselton if that was typical, if folks you did both ears or just one ear, or how that worked, and she tells us that here during this segment. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. We're doing an auriculotherapy procedure. Dr. Brittani Hosselton from Back and Body Works up in Loiusville doing it, and we'll check out the other side. Back in a sec.
There we go. Some people just do one ear, but I always do both. Figure the more you can get, the better. Did you have one ear done in Nashville or both?
Both.
Both of them, yeah. on the long points again.
How long between having the procedure done, Charles, and then having the stressful day did you go? Do you remember?
A little over a month.
Okay. What do you do? What do you do for a living?
I worked in a state facility,
Retired now, I guess.
and I'm retired now.
Okay. Brittany, you don't mind me asking questions occasionally, do you?
Not at all.
How long have you been retired, Charles?
3 years, 4 years.
Good for you. What part of Salem?
I live up on Indiana.
Oh, okay. That's a nice area.
It is.
Do you use chiropractic care other than for auricular therapy? Or have you ever?
If you want to hear this, I had a chiropractor adjust my foot.
Really?
I had a callus come on and I could hardly walk. I went to a podiatrist, and that was a waste of time. It hurt worse than before.
After the podiatrist?
Yes. And my wife said, go to Dr. Bowman, the chiropractor in Salem. And I said, he's a chiropractor. He works on the back. Well, go talk to him and let him look at it. And said, he knows all these doctors out of St. Louis. He'll get you into one of them. Said, it's getting to the point where you can't walk. So I go to Dr. Bowman, and he tells me to go back here and lay down on a mat table and take my shoes and socks off. And I'm laying there, and he comes in about 20 minutes later. And we're just talking like this. And he's messing with my foot. And pretty soon, I hear this pop. And he said, you're done. If it bothers you again, come back. And apparently, somewhere I had stubbed my toe and had jammed the bone behind my big toe back, and it was cupped up. And he said, you know, you could have went to the podiatrist every month and it wouldn't have fixed it. When I adjusted the bones in your foot and you heard that pop, that's when they went back in place. So I've never had a problem since.
How about that?
That is pretty
And
cool.
that was over 20 years ago.
That's great.
Classic chiropractic story.
I was going to say,
Help
Doc,
anything.
that's kind of what we were talking about when you were on the show, wasn't it?
That's
Hey,
why it's fun, because it's just never the same thing.
Yeah. And after he leaves here, barring a booster, he should be all right then. Won't need any follow-up for the most part, you think, Doc?
Yeah, probably not.
As long as he gets rid of temptation.
Mm-hmm. Throw the old ones out, and he's a little bit wiser since he has tried this once before, and now he's already learned that even when you're stressed, you can't have one. Got to find a different way to deal with it. I like it when people come in after they've already tried to quit a few times. That way they kind of know what it's like, and they've made a few of the mistakes, and they know what they can't do.
Why'd you move to Salem after working in Nashville? You lived in Salem all your life?
No, I originally lived in Sisney,
Really?
and I moved to Salem to work at World Color
Okay.
back years when it opened up.
How long ago did you live in Cissna?
Up until 76.
I'll be darned.
We are all done. Do you have any questions at all, Charles?
No.
I'll take this from you. Well, if you think of any questions, feel free to call the office. Or if you have any trouble at all, give us a call.
Okay.
I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Charles. Appreciate you coming in.
And you was awful quiet because I listened to your show and you're never quiet.
I didn't want to ruin the mood.
Well, I didn't know how this was going to be. I figured you're going to edit it
Yeah.
and have her on your show. And
We're figuring out. Yeah, if we can keep her not having to come back on, that'd be fine too. But I'll be yelling, you know me. Thank you again for your time, and I really appreciate you coming around and doing that.
Thank you.
Thanks,
That's
Charles.
outstanding.
and thank you for the treatment.
Great meeting you. Have a great day.
Drive safe, okay?
I will.
And, there you go. Charles is right. I don't know why I was so quiet there, but apparently it was. Well, I do know why I was so quiet. That's why this room doesn't work for that kind. It could be made to work, I guess, but it'd be kind of difficult to make this room work because you saw that was a nice, relaxing room. And as a matter of fact, I had to shut off the fan, and there was also some music on in the room too that is typically going whenever you're in there for an auriculotherapy procedure. She's got some relaxing music going on, and the room is cool and it's very comfortable. It's a very comfortable setting, and I really do appreciate Charles coming in to have that therapy done, have that procedure done for us on television. It was an interesting, very interesting, illuminating day for me, and I couldn't be more appreciative of both Dr. Hosselton and Charles Murphy from Salem helping you hopefully learn more about how this works. Speaking of learning more about it, we're going to take a look at that little device that she's using. It's kind of your gearhead shot of that device she's using, and we'll do that when we return. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Back after these.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much. Like I said, we saw the little device there that Dr. Hosselton was using throughout the procedure with Mr. Murphy. And let's just find out a little bit more about what that device is and what it does, and we'll do that right now. All right, now we're taking a look at this is called the Pointer XL2, and this is the device that you used for the procedure, isn't it, Doc?
This is it. Yep.
Tell me a little bit about this. And first, let's start with this thing. This is what the patient holds, right?
Yep, the patient holds on to that.
Okay.
And it makes it so that I can find the points on the ear. It's really cool because so whenever I turn it on, and then I've got a lot of the points memorized, especially whenever it's for smoking.
Right.
So what I do is I'll roll this this point over the point on their ear where I think it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And if I'm in the right spot and it needs to be worked on, it makes that high-pitched noise that you hear, that you probably heard during the treatment. So then, at that point, then I can push down on this button here on the top.
All right.
And then the electrical stimulation will come through there.
So it's not running the entire time. It goes. You basically can start it and stop it as needed.
Yeah, I control the current by this right here.
And what are these dials for?
This one here is the sensitivity of, because what it's picking up is electricity on the ear.
Okay.
So I like this turned up really as high as it can go on a 10.
You're just trying to find as much as you can find.
Yeah, and I think this gives a reading on it, but I don't ever look at that. I'm just listening for the sound.
Oh, I see. Well, it's a really particularly interesting device. How long have you been using that particular one?
Let's see. This is the device, the same brand of device that I got when I first started, and I think I've maybe been through 2 or 3. It works perfect, so whenever it wears out, I just buy the exact same one again. I don't even want anything different.
How long does it take to wear out?
Well, let's see.
Once a year?
No, it's longer than that. This is probably like my third one, maybe since 2006.
Well, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's the Pointer XL2.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs.
Yeah, that's that Pointer XL2, and that's a really cool device. So I just wanted to have you take a look at that and see what see what it's all about. By the way, I took some pictures of the ear stuff that she had on the wall of the posters. Here are some of the posters that she had on the wall. It kind of gives you an idea of the complexity that you'll find in this therapy. You have these different phases, and then you go down to the ear itself, and there are a variety of different points on the ear. You see there the chest, gallbladder, thoracic spine, diaphragm, and then you move over to the other one. You've got the stomach, small intestine, a sexual desire, for crying out loud, mammary gland, thyroid glands, all kinds of different things on there. And I really do appreciate both Charles Murphy and Dr. Hosselton introducing us to this auriculotherapy. You see, it's very simple. When you think acupuncture, it's not really needles. At least this part isn't. So yeah. Keep that in mind. Thanks again to Dr. Hosselton as well as to Charles Murphy. And we got a big week planned here. Tomorrow, Stephen Smith on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Thanks for watching. Back right after that. See you tomorrow.